Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back! Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere! Boost! Peekaboo, I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 4,532 BC, the album Dad Av. Hey little thing, let me light your candle, cause I'm mama who? I'm sure hard to handle now. Yes, I am. I went to a party last Saturday night. I didn't get laid. I got in a fight. Last night, my good Judy and I, we went to our home group meeting, and we were listening to a little country music on the way, as we always do. And so when we were on our way there, we were listening to a little Tim McGraw, we were listening to a little Justin Moore, and my good Judy and I, we always come up with these like hand signs and stuff like this. And everything that she was doing, she was like, it was like this or this. And I go, Tanya Jean, this cannot be a refrigerator and means I love you. It just, she goes, this wasn't refrigerator. I go, what was this? And she goes, this was a rainstorm. I go, they didn't even talk about a rainstorm in the song. Anyway, so how are you guys doing today? Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. You've made it halfway through the week. Maybe hump day means something different to you. I know it means something different to my co-host, Centipede. If you have not met Centipede, here he is. Listen, Centipede has a lot of opinions. He is so loud. He never shuts up. It drives me crazy. My dogs, Boo and Tucker, they have had it with Centipede. They're like, one of them picked him up and drove him all around the house. And then I said, no, you're going to kill Centipede. Centipede has all the psychic readings of the world. So anyway, Centipede and I are going to do some birthday shout outs before we get into this video today. Where's my lip gloss? Oh, here it is. When your lips are dry as mine, then it's Luna Beauty time. By the way, I just went and reviewed this week's new crumble cookies. They have cotton candy cookies, they have caramel apple, they have berries and cream, and they have cinnamon fry bread. And my good Judy Melissa made a special appearance in the video. So you have to go check that out on my review channel. If you didn't know, I am doing TikTok food hacks on my Peter Does Stuff channel. No, that's not all I'm gonna do over there, but I am doing some of those. Today, I haven't decided yet. I'm either gonna do mac and cheese in a mug, or I'm gonna try this mustard, what do you call it? Mustard on the watermelon. Mustard on the watermelon. Mustard on the watermelon. So that might be what I'm trying today. But before we get into that, I have some very exciting things to talk about today. I'm going to talk about Shane Dawson and Ryland Adams moving, possibly. Well, they said it's not clickbait, so we're going to talk about that in just a second. And I also want to talk about some backlash that Tati Westbrook is getting, Glam Life Guru, in a most recent video that she did, and also some things that she has said that people they're really questioning. So we're going to talk about that in just a second. But before I do, like I said, I want to give a few beautiful birthday shout outs. So let's get into this. Reading is what? Fundamental. Okay, so let's get... And don't say, oh, I'm coming up with... I know it's from RuPaul's Drag Race. I've watched every episode. I just finished Canada's Drag Race Season 1. So I'm very happy with who won. Now, I would have been happy with any of the top three. But I was very happy with who won. And I don't want to say because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Okay, so I put up on my Twitter... Let's see. How long ago was this? It was about a half an hour ago. I said, any birthday, it was 29 minutes ago. Any birthday shout outs, go. You have 10 minutes, LOL. And so let me just give a special shout out to Marsha, who tweets me constantly and all that. She's very, very sweet. She suggested, and she said on here, how about asking if anyone else would be interested in joining a horror film club? So she suggested to me, because I talk a lot about horror movies and all this kind of stuff, she suggested, on top of my having a true crime book club with my good Judy Mel, on top of having Peter's book club, on top of having 6 channels, okay, and feeding my dogs and making love to my husband, Marsha thinks I have enough time in my day to start a horror movie film festival. Not some horrors in this house, okay? Not those kind of movies. This is a family-friendly channel, all right? But some horror movie club, right? Now, I don't think that's a bad idea. I think it's actually kind of a fun idea. So what do you think about that? Put that in the comment section below. I really really don't know how I would do it. I think if I was going to do reviews of it, no, I'm not starting a 7th channel for that. If I ever start a 7th channel, it will probably be a couples channel with my husband, but he doesn't really want to do that. So it's weird. Some days he's like, yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. And then other days he's like, no, I don't want to be on video because you'll want to edit me too much. Because his humor's not family friendly. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's the only way I would start a 7th channel probably at this point. But I could do the reviews on my Peter Likes Books channel because I think film fits with books over there. And then, or I could put it on the review channel. And then I could also have the club on the side and I would just announce every month, like these are the 2 movies that we're going to watch this month. What do you think about that? I think it might be kind of a fun idea. If I did it, I might start a Facebook group and I don't know. Maybe I'll ask, well, my good Judy Mel, she's not that much into horror movies, I don't think. But maybe, so I might ask her if she wants to do that with me. We'll see. But anyway, all right, let's get into, I have the birthday shout-outs. But I do want to say this, because this is kind of how my mind runs, because I have been reading. I have read so many great thrillers this summer, and I just finished Grady Hendrix, the final girl support group, which was unbelievable. But because I read all these books where there's always like something going on, my mind is like triggered that way. Okay, for example, I've been sitting here today and I've been like filming stuff and doing whatever, and I could hear my neighbors over there moving furniture, and this is not the first time I've ever thought this, but I was like, what if there is somebody over there that has like kept them, they're like hostage now, and like the only way for them to be rescued is if like I would go over there. Like, did you ever see the movie with Audrey Hepburn, Wait Until Dark? Oh my God, I love that movie so much. But anyway, I was like, what if the only way for them to be rescued is like if I go over there and I rescue them, and then I'm in the middle of this whole murder mystery movie kind of thing. But they wouldn't be murdered. They would be totally alive. So anyway, but like that's how my mind thinks. And then I was at the grocery store and I was like, and I just talk about this on my vlog, so this is a true story. There was this woman, she was like because it was self-checkout, I was at the Meijer. Anyway, there was like 2 checkouts down. I looked over and she's like smiling at me. She's a gorgeous woman, right? She had her Lululemon on. She had a little beautiful watch and beautiful diamond earrings and engagement ring and her wedding band, and her son was with her. And so anyway, perfect picture, right? And I looked at her and the first thing I thought was, she is so pretty, like everything together, her little Louis Vuitton bag and everything, she was all connected. First thing I thought was, she has got it all together. And then I thought, I had seen that movie, The Undoing, on HBO Max, right? And I was like, your life's about to fall apart and you don't even know it. Look at you, Miss Perfect, okay? Your husband's probably out there scamming people and has 3 families and you don't even know it, you know what I mean? That's how my mind thinks, because I watch all this kind of stuff. All right, so let's get into... Oh, look, my husband's calling me. Okay, so let's get into this. Sylvia said, my grandson will be 3 tomorrow, and he would love to hear you say his name. His name is Liam. So happy birthday, Liam. Happy 3rd birthday. Oh, Taylor's birthday is Tuesday. Happy birthday, Taylor. Taylor is a fellow Hoosier. Oh my God, Kate said, not my birthday, but 6 years opiate-free on Friday. Congratulations, Kate, to that. That's amazing. Crystal said, my guy just turned 27 on the 1st of July. We love watching your videos. His name is Christopher. Happy birthday, Christopher. Lana said, my birthday was in March, but would love a shout-out. Oh, well, happy birthday. This is why I didn't put this up there, because I knew people were going to be like, well, my birthday was February 2nd. Do I get a birthday shout? Birthday shout-outs mean like your birthday's today, okay? So Morgan said, Kara, my baby girl is 6 months old. Oh, what a little adorable picture. It says, hey, I'm on vacation, 6 months. Happy birthday, Kara. And then Marcia said, happy birthday to you all. Samantha said, my best friend turns 34 tomorrow. She don't watch her channel, but I can show it to her. What? Well, that's rude. Okay, but anyway, happy birthday to Samantha's friend that doesn't watch my channel. Okay, let's see. 4F Beauty and Lifestyle said, can I get a very birthday to me, please? Of course, you wanted to sing it too. Happy birthday to you. Leanna said, can you shout out my dog Rogue? She turns 5 this Sunday. Happy birthday, Rogue. Tanya, her birthday was Saturday the 17th. Happy birthday. Keisha will be 26 on the 25th. Happy birthday. Wait. If you could also say hi to her, she would die. Her name is, okay, wait. Me and my 4-year-old daughter. Hey, Brooke. How are you, Brooke? Okay, she yells YouTube famous. Selena Gomez tomorrow. Happy birthday, Selena. Girl, you know she's watching my videos. Shy just wanted to say hi. Sabra's birthday was June 24th. Happy birthday. Crystal was April 1st. I don't think you understood the assignment, Crystal. The assignment wasn't to just put your birthday. The assignment was, did anybody want a birthday? I guess I should have been more clear about that. Akira turns 26 on Monday. Happy birthday. Oh my God, Crystal, it's her 21st wedding anniversary tomorrow. Congratulations. Grace's birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday. Okay. I don't know what this person's name is. Hold on a second. Freebird. Her birthday is the 28th. Happy birthday. Ashley's birthday was the 19th. Okay, Jay said she's supposed to give birth on Saturday. Does that count? Well, sure. Oh, here's the Psychic Twins. Their neighbor Rebecca turns 100 today. Happy birthday. Okay, I just have to say this. This is why I started this whole thing, was because if you watch, people are like, we're 10 minutes into this video and we don't even know what this is about yet. Yes, you do. Okay, did you watch the title? It's about Shane Dawson and Tati Westbrook, unless I don't get to the Tati Westbrook part, and then I'm going to talk about it in my next video because I might make 2 videos today. Okay, I'm just saying. So anyway, this is why I started it in the first place, this channel. And my next channel, I won't do a long intro, but I haven't done birthday shoutouts for a while, and I wanted to. Did you ever watch Good Morning America back in the day? Okay, and they would pick somebody out like Rebecca, who's turning 100, and they go, Rebecca, we want to give you a happy birthday from sunny California. So, Rebecca, happy birthday, and happy birthday to everybody else whose birthdays it is. Okay, so let's talk about Shane Dawson for a second. Now, y'all wish somebody was moving to your state. So Shane Dawson and Ryland are possibly, it looks like they probably will though, move to Colorado. I watched the whole video, and the video is about them going to, well, it was interesting because I just saw that Shane Dawson put on his Instagram stories a birthday haul. So I guess Shane just turned 33. He said he was a Cancer. He said something in there about how hard it is to be a Cancer with all the emotions and stuff. Girl, I'm a Cancer too. I'm doing just fine over here, okay? I don't know about you, but I'm flipping fans and all that kind of stuff. Yes, I'm a homebody, and I'm super sensitive, too. I get all that. Hell, I cry on about every channel that I have. But happy birthday to Shane Dawson. Happy 33rd birthday. And he showed all the things that he got. So you can go over to this Instagram story, and you can see that. Okay, so then at the very end, he put this clip, and it was a clip from Ryland's vlogs. Now, I'm interested, and maybe it's because they were out of town. Ryland posted the sip today. I thought they posted the sip on Tuesdays, but I could be wrong. So he posted the sip today, like 4 hours ago. But anyway, he posted this vlog too yesterday, and I'm kind of surprised more people aren't talking about this. So in the vlog, Ryland and Shane are in Colorado, and they are there, I believe, for Ryland's mother's birthday, because at some point they go out to breakfast. Well, I didn't see Shane in that part, but Ryland and Morgan, the grandparents, everybody go out to breakfast. Ryland's dad's in the video as well, for his mother's birthday. So anyway, it was a cute vlog. You know, if you like Ryland, it was a cute vlog. Shows a lot of stuff, whatever. And at one point, they go to this casino in Black Hawk, Colorado. And they're in this, like, suite that they have, right? And there's TVs, like, in every room. And, like, in the living room, there's, like, 3 or 4 TVs. Now y'all know, okay, I met Shane Dawson in Las Vegas. I know that Shane Dawson likes to gamble, right? So I'm sitting there, and he's like, why are there all these TVs in this room? And I'm like, now, Shane Dawson, you know you like to gamble. Do you not know what all these TVs are for? They're because if people are having like a party in this room, or there's more than one person that's staying in this room, they can watch a different game that they're betting on, okay? Bookies. Do y'all have bookies in California? You don't? Well, in Indiana, we have bookies, okay? No, they're not legal. We don't talk about them, and if I had one, I wouldn't tell nobody. But a bookie is who you give money and you like bet on like the Super Bowl or something, right? So if you're somebody that gives a lot of money to a bookie, like I wouldn't know anybody like that. But if I did know somebody like that and they were in a hotel room at a casino, okay, where they were going to go bet, they might be watching, you know, one football game over here, a horse race over here, a boxing match over here, or something over here, or 4 football games or something like that because they got bets on all of them, see? That's what that's for. But anyway, the hotel room was really nice. So at the end of the video, well, it kind of is at the beginning and then kind of at the end, they go in and they talk about, Ryland talks about how he has found this house on Zillow. It's 12 minutes from his parents' house, and then he wants to buy this house. And it's interesting because Shane's like, we're going to buy this house, or he's like, well, I think it would be a good investment for me. And then Shane kind of makes a joke about him being a sugar daddy and was like, if you want to buy the house, blah, 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 whatever. So that's interesting. You know, I know people are going to speculate, oh, that means that they're like, you know, not buying things together and whatever. When one of the things that Shane showed was a book that Ryland gave him, and he said something about for our future kids. It was called Rainbow Fish. I never heard of that book, but anyway. So anyway, they've talked a lot about, you know, having kids and whatever. So apparently Ryland found this house. It's kind of like out in the middle of nowhere and has a lot of yard. So they were kind of talking about what they wanted in a house. Shane kept on asking him how much the house was. Ryland didn't say. And then and he kept on pushing him on like the cost of the house. And he's like, well. And then at the end of the video, they're like driving up to the house and it says like in the next vlog, they'll show the house. So they'll probably show it in the next video. I don't know. It was interesting though. Ryland said in the video, he was like, the way that the market is today, like if we go look at this house and we don't buy it, like I'm afraid that it might be gone. He says something to that degree, which is totally true. My cousin's a realtor and she's like, I can't even show a house. And I'm like, why? And she's like, I show the house and if they don't put a bid on it right then, it's gone in an hour. So like the market is like that right now, you know? So I have a feeling that this house is already purchased. I have a feeling that they went and looked at the house and Ryland or whoever bought the house and that they will, and he says in the video that they're going to go back and forth between California and Colorado, and then maybe if they like it, then they'll stay there permanently. And it's interesting because Shane doesn't look very convinced about this, and I'm kind of like, okay, before you put the cart before the horse, wouldn't you have a conversation about like, hey, like I would like to move closer to my family and stuff? I was trying, okay, so y'all know, I try to watch all this stuff with an open mind, so I'm not going to come and talk about like Shane's past and everything that he needs to do and taking accountability. We're not going to talk about that. We're just going to talk about the move, okay? I actually think amidst everything that is going on with Shane Dawson right now and Ryland Adams and whatever, I don't know that I think that a move out of town would be bad. I really don't. Like, if they were just sitting here asking me, like, what do you think? I'm not somebody, you know, like in recovery, we talk about how geographical changes are not the answer to our problems. Wherever they move, like, stuff's going to follow them online, right? I mean, just because he moves to Colorado doesn't mean that people are going to forget about what happened. That being said, I think that, you know, for Shane and Ryland to kind of have a fresh start somewhere else, where maybe there's not the memories of everything that they went through, you know, maybe that would lead Shane to a point where he's like, okay, now that I've had a fresh start and I'm looking at my world in a different point of view, and he says in the video that he's working, so he says, I need an office to work in, and I do work, you know? So maybe for them to have a fresh start somewhere else that's new, and to look at things in a different perspective, maybe would lead Shane to a point where he was like, you know what, like, I don't know, I just think that sometimes fresh starts help us see things in a different point of view. Even if you just change the furniture and how it is in your house and just move it around, sometimes makes you look at the house in a completely different way, you know? And I think for him to maybe do that would maybe help him get to a point where he's like, you know what, I do want to take accountability for what happened, and I do want a fresh start, not just in a new house, not just in a new state, but in my life. Like, I want to do things completely different. And I think that one small change sometimes can help that. So anyway, for those of you that think that I hate Shane Dawson, I don't hate Shane Dawson. I wish him the best. I really do. But I also think that Shane Dawson has a lot of work that he needs to do. And I still don't see a lot of growth. When I see him in videos, it's still kind of the same kind of humor of holding up pillows, holding up all these things in front of himself, being self-deprecating and all this kind of stuff, putting himself down. You know, Shane is somebody that has, in the past, in his videos, like let's talk about the Graveyard Girl video, really tried to lift her up and tried to help her believe in herself again, and yet you're one of the most self-deprecating people in the entire world. He's constantly putting himself down, right? And it's like, I don't know. And I know that that's really relatable to a lot of people because people are like one of the things I cannot stand, and I haven't seen this recently, but like a couple years ago, it was real popular, is that people would constantly, like the younger kids would say, I'm literal trash. I'm literal trash. Don't ever say that about yourself. Don't ever say that about yourself. Say, I have a lot of work to do. Say, there are some things I need to work on. There's things I need to be accountable for. There's people I need to make amends to. There's people I need to apologize to and take responsibility for my actions towards them. But don't ever say you're literal trash. And stop putting yourself down, okay? Like, I don't know. It just is, that to me is like when you have the audience that Shane Dawson does, I just wish that he would lift more people up, you know, and say, hey, I've been working on that. I don't want to put myself down as much anymore, and neither should you. So anyway, Shane and Ryland are possibly moving to Colorado. What do you think about that? Who would you want to move to your city or your state? You know, I was thinking about that before I was getting ready to make this video, because Indiana, we're lucky. We are so lucky. Do you know who we got? We got Kat Von D. Anyway, she moved to southern Indiana. She moved to where it's close to like Batesville, Indiana, which is where the coffin company is from. True story, Batesville. Coffin company is from Batesville, Indiana. But she bought this Victorian home down there that's supposedly haunted and all this kind of stuff. We're so happy to have her. The last famous person that moved to Indiana, well, I should actually, who could that possibly be? There's probably somebody else besides that. I'm trying to think of famous people that we have here in Indianapolis. We have quite a few, like, Instagram famous, like, fashion ladies, you know? Should I call them ladies? Girls. John Green, the author and part of the Vlog Brothers, lives in Indianapolis. But a couple years ago, God, it's been a long time now, I'd say like 10 plus years ago, I can't remember, Kendra, it was Kendra, the girls next door with Hugh Hefner. She moved to Indianapolis because she married one of the Colts players here and stuff like that. But it wasn't like we ever saw her out in public or anything like that. It wasn't like I saw her, you know, at the Marshalls. I didn't know her, okay? I didn't know her like that. I still don't know her like that. I don't really care, honestly. It wasn't like we were going to the beauty shop together, okay? It wasn't like we were eating at the Chinese buffet. It wasn't like we were going to watch movies together at the AMC. And it wasn't like we were shopping at the Marshalls, because we weren't. I didn't know her like that. You know what I mean? Who would you like to move into your city, though? I know everybody's going to be like, what's her name? Jenna Marbles. Everybody's going to be like, Jenna Marbles, Jenna Marbles, Jenna Marbles. I don't know. Who would I like to move to Indianapolis? You know who I would like to move to Indianapolis? This is going to sound so crazy, okay? But I love this guy so much, and I watch his videos, and we're kind of friendly. We talk sometimes and stuff like that, and he is the nicest guy in the entire world, and that is Andrew from Andrew TMI. Do you guys know him? Okay, I will link his channel below. He is so hilarious, you guys. If you have not watched his videos, he is hilarious, and let me tell you what I love about him so much, all right? Is that he could get on here and do like YouTube drama and all that kind of stuff, but he hasn't. He is stuck to like the old school YouTube stuff, like just showing his life, doing vlogs. He does videos with his dad where he asks his dad like things that are like gay terms and whatever. They are hilarious. His mom is like so sweet and absolutely hilarious. His boyfriend's so nice. Anyway, Andrew is just like, I love his videos, and he's just like old school OG YouTube, you know? I would like Andrew to move to Indianapolis, because then I would have like another YouTube friend that I could like drive around with, and we could go get coffee and stuff like that and just like laugh and talk and whatever. But anyway, it's interesting to me that everybody's moving out of California, because I think that like the days of the collabs and all that kind of stuff are over. I think that YouTubers are realizing that that collab stuff is getting them into a lot of trouble, so they're not doing that anymore. And I think that they are just doing their own thing, which I think is very, very smart, you know? And I've said this for a long time, long before people were moving away. The people like Nikki Tutorials, the people in the beauty industry, Nikki Tutorials, Jaclyn Hill, Bretman Rock, the people that like don't live like in LA do very, very well of kind of staying out of the overall drama, unless the drama like with Jaclyn Hill and some of her makeup stuff is specifically about them. As far as the overall drama, they typically stay out of it because they're not interacting with those people, and I think it's very, very smart, you know? That being said about Jaclyn Hill, she put a tweet out saying that her family is going through a really tough time right now. I don't know what that's about, but Jaclyn, I'm sending prayers and positivity to you, and if you guys could send some prayers and positivity to Jaclyn in the comment section too, I would really appreciate that. So anyway, all right, let's, what? What? Shut up! He just said, just say it all in the next video. I'm going to do another video, so I will post that down the road, and that's going to be about Tati Westbrook and what people are not happy with her about. And I also have some things to talk about with James Charles, so that will be my next video too. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you then. Bye.